Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me for today's What Sold video. If you're new here, I'm Lauren and I'm a full-time reseller on the platforms Poshmark Canada as well as eBay and Depop, because I made a Depop sale this week. That never happens, so that was exciting for me. If you don't know what Poshmark is, it's basically an online thrift store where you can buy and sell new and used fashion, and if you haven't signed up yet, definitely use my code and you will get $15 free to spend in the app. So for this video, I'm going to be going over my sales starting December 24th to the 31st, and it's kind of funny because the last What Sold video that I filmed, I was only supposed to go to the 23rd, but I lost track of what I was doing and I went up to the 26th and I was like, wait, I'm doing too much here. I may be able to contribute that to the fact that we got a puppy, so I'm running on very low hours of sleep, but he is so worth it. He's absolutely adorable. Insert cute puppy photos here so you can see. Ugh, I love him. Alright, so starting off the sales week on Christmas Eve, I had a 3-piece bundle sale, and these were all men's items, which I'm really happy to get rid of because I've tried like dabbling into the men's department. I mean, it does okay, but it's not as lucrative as the women's department, I'll just say that. So these 3 pieces I got as donations, so they sold and it was pure profit. So the first one is an Eddie Bauer men's dress shirt, and a men's Old Navy shirt, and a men's J. Crew shirt. And they're all just like plaid button-up shirts. So these sold for $27 and my earnings were $20.90. Then I have another 3-piece bundle sale on December 24th. However, I couldn't find the one piece for the longest time. I was like this close to messaging the girl and asking her to pick something else. But I eventually found it. It was under a pile of clothes. Typical. So the first piece was this Joe Fresh brown cardigan. I'm going to plug in my phone. It was donated to me, and next is this La Madonna cardigan from the bins, as well as this My navy blue t-shirt. So those sold for $30, making my earnings $19.83. Next sale on Christmas Eve was this hat I got at the bins. It's by a brand called Solar Escape. It sold for $13, and my earnings were $8.53. Next, this would have been a sale if there had been better buyer communication with me. So she bought this red cocktail dress on December 24th. Really pretty, it's Fashion Nova. So she ordered it like after the post office closed, because my post office closed at 3 on Christmas Eve, and the other post offices, like there's a Shoppers Drug Mart, but it's like 15 minutes away. So I just wanted to kind of enjoy my 4-day holiday and not have to worry about shipping. So I was planning on shipping everything on the 29th. She messaged me on the 28th. She's like,
hey, like, how's this ship yet? I was really hoping to have it for New Year's.
And I'm like, what? Like, you didn't tell me this. Otherwise I would have like driven somewhere to ship it. But like, it's Christmas. We're in the middle of a pandemic. The shipping warehouses are like overflowing. There's packages that are sitting for like weeks at a time. So like I ended up canceling the order because it wouldn't have gotten to her in time. No way. So that kind of sucked, but I know someone else will buy it. It's really cute. Next sale on the 24th was another 3-piece bundle. There's this airy gray lace bralette, as well as 2 pairs of kitten heels. One is by Gap. They're a blush faux suede, as well as a pair of Aldo brown heels. And this bundle sold for $25, making my earnings $19.35, and all 3 of those were from the bins. Moving on to Christmas Day, I had this one sale. It was a dress, and it had really cute owl prints on it. I think I showed this in one of my other hauls. I don't know if it's posted or not yet. I'm so bad at like chronologically posting my videos. Like I just posted some, like the last few that I posted were from like August. Oh, I'm so bad. That's my goal of 2021, to get better at editing and posting videos in order. So this, I had it listed at 40. She like came in with a low ball of 15. I was like,
no thanks.
So then we countered like over the span of a couple weeks, I think. So she kept offering like $1 more, and I'm like, no, don't do that. But then we finally settled on 25, which was good for me, because it was from the bins, and my earnings were $19.35. Moving on to Boxing Day, I had a bundle of 2 that sold. This cat mug that I've had literally for forever, and it's perfect because the girl's username is Feline999, so I guess she's a cat person. As well as an Old Navy striped dress. These 2 items sold for $20, making my earnings $15.48. Next sale on 26th was a bundle of 2. So this tank top was from the bins. It's just a colorful tie-dye tank top, as well as this White House Black Market floral blouse I got from the thrift store in town here. So these 2 items sold for $40, making my earnings $27.57. And she left a really nice love note. She said, I love my new tank top and blouse. They fit perfectly and arrived very quickly. Thank you so much. I love getting feedback like that. It's really great. Next on the 26th, I sold a bundle of 2 Lululemon pants. One was the older style wide leg pants, as well as a pair of Astro Capris. So these two sold for $50, making my earnings $38.70. I think those were both from Salvation Army, so they're fairly cheap. Next on December 26th was this pair of Stella Chunky Knit. Chunky boots. I'm thinking of sweater because like literally I describe every single knit sweater as chunky knit. That's funny. Chunky combat boots, and they were really fun. I know combat boots are back in style. I mean, they've kind of always been in style, but like more so now, I guess. I don't know. No idea what I'm saying. So these sold for $40 and my earnings were $30.96. They were from the bins. I have an overstock of jackets and coats and vests and stuff right now, so I just went through and sent a whole bunch of low offers on my jackets. So next, this one was donated to me. It's this LJ green snakeskin jacket, and it sold for $10, making my earnings $5.53. My next sale on the 26th was this custom bleach dyed Raptors tank top that I bleach dyed in the summer, and it sold for $15, making my earnings $10.53. Still on the 26th, I had a 5-piece bundle, and in this bundle was a pair of these cartoon Comic Sound leggings, a Forever 21 blouse, an Apple, Apple iPhone print scarf, a pair of Almost Famous capris, as well as a Forever 21 blouse that was from my personal closet. So this bundle is a mixture of bin stuff, donations, Value Village, and free stuff, and personal closet. That's funny because like every single item is sourced from somewhere different, so that's always cool. So this bundle sold for $39 and my earnings were $30.19. Alright, so these Lululemon leggings, I picked them up knowing that there's a flaw, there's a huge hole in them. And when I say huge, I mean like probably around that size, which is like big for like on a piece of clothing. So I did my best, I sewed it up. It looked pretty good after I finished sewing it. I was really proud of myself. And I still have to do a bin haul for this, but there's another pair of Lululemon men's sweatpants that I picked up that had a rip. And when I saw the rip, I was like,
I can fix that. So
I know that I can make it look good. So these, I had them priced pretty cheap. I think I had them at $20 just because of the condition. And a girl offered $15, and I gladly accepted because they were from the bin, so my earnings were $10.53. Next, I had a full price sale still on December 26th. This was a Cliché Couture chunky knit cardigan, and it sold for the full price of $30, making my earnings $23.22. Here's another jacket that I sent out mad offers on, still on the 26th. So this is a Mike's Hard Lemonade black jacket. I got this from my Facebook pickup for like 50 cents, and it sold for $20, making my earnings $15.48. Moving on to the 27th, I had a 3-piece bundle sale for my 3 for $30 sale. So the first piece was this pair of tan Hollister brown jogger pants. My mom gave these to me. I think she bought them for my brother, but they didn't fit him. A pair of Reebok gray jogger sweatpants from the bins, and a Canada, wow, why did I just say it like that? Canada, that's weird. Canada 2010 jersey. So these sold for $30, making my earnings $23.22. Next, I don't know why I procrastinated posting this for so long. I think it was because I knew I had like more of the same shirt, but they were just like in different bags and I didn't know where they were at the time. So I finally was able to find all 4 of them, so I posted them as a lot. So there's these 4 identical Under Armour t-shirts, all the same size, so I posted them for $40 and someone offered $30 and I gladly accepted, making my earnings $23.22. And I think they were all donations and maybe I got 1 or 2 at the bin, so I don't really know about that. Next sale on the 27th was a 2-piece bundle sale. First was this Tanjay cardigan. It was really pretty. I normally don't pick up Tanjay just because it's hard to sell, I've heard. Like I have like a couple pieces, haven't really sold them, but this was really beautiful despite the brand. So it's like this plaid cardigan. It's got a really cute like brass buckle up here. And the second piece was this Marc Jacobs laptop sleeve. And Alinka actually gave this to me. She got it from the bins. She sold it. Someone returned it. So she didn't want to deal with it anymore. So she gave it to me. So these 2 pieces sold for $50, making my earnings $38.70. Next sale on the 27th was this glass candy dish. So this I picked up on the side of the road. Like as I was driving to the post office, I found a box of stuff and I went through it. And there was some decent stuff. And I had this higher price just because I thought it was like a vintage thing. So I think I had it like $45, and then I was like, okay, it takes up a lot of room in my home bin. I just want it gone. Someone bought it for $15 and my earnings were $10.53. Next, I was so happy to get rid of this too, because this is another piece that I've had for so long. I could tell by the photos, like where I photographed it. So this was a Madewell denim long sleeve shirt, and I have learned since then not to pick up every single Madewell piece you find because it doesn't all sell. So this was just like a basic denim button-up shirt, and I had it for so long, and it finally sold for $25, making my earnings $19.35. And I love just like selling old inventory. It's like, yay, someone actually wants this. Next sale on the 27th, I had a 5-piece bundle sale, and it was a 3 for $30 sale, so the total was $50, because after the 3 for $30, everything additional is just an extra $10. So first piece was this Audrey cream floral tank top blouse, then a Victoria's Secret bra, and then a gray dark bralette unbranded, and a Spence blue blouse. It was like a stone wash. It was really pretty, as well as this Living Doll mustard dress. So $50 for that bundle. My earnings were $38.70. Next sale on the 27th was a sale of 2 men's pieces, which I was glad to get rid of. A pair of Banana Republic gray dress pants, as well as a men's French Connection striped sweater. These sold for $12 because I really just wanted them gone. My earnings were $7.53, and they were both donations, so that was all profit of $7.53. Next sale on the 27th was a pair of boots that I picked up from my one Facebook haul. I paid 50 cents for them. They sold for $30, making my earnings $19.77, and the brand is Aqua College. My next sale on the 27th was this Ilbering Goose black t-shirt. I picked this up at the bins. It sold very quickly and within the span of a couple weeks. Sold for $22, making my earnings $17.03. Moving on to the 28th, I'm going to go find my eBay sale so I don't forget it, because I know I have one. So I picked this snow globe up at the bins. It was kind of banged up, but it was a music box, so I was like, yeah, maybe it'll sell on eBay. So it did. So, how much did it sell for? So it sold for $18 plus $18 shipping, so $36. So I thought that was a good flip. But listen to this. This is where, like, eBay is kind of, like, sketchy for me, because it's like, you don't know how much money you're going to lose from taxes and shipping. Because I have a spreadsheet that tracks, like, my cost of goods, taxes, shipping, and then my profit. So, listen to this one. So the snow globe got at the bins for $1. So it sold for $36. There was $4.89 in taxes. Shipping was $22.94. So if you do the math, how much did I earn? I profited $2.28 off of that sale. Not good. I was all excited. I was like, what?
$36 for a broken snow globe.
And then, well, when I say broken, it's just like there were like little ceramic pieces around it that were kind of chipped. Not like the glass was broken. I wouldn't have bought that to sell. But yeah, so $36 to $2.28. So that was kind of a lesson for me. So I've been adapting with eBay, and I've been like uppricing my shipping costs, and I eventually do plan on making a video about eBay for beginners, because I've made so many mistakes, I've learned so much, but like overall it's good, it's going good. So that was a little fluke there, but yeah, you live and you learn. Alright, did I have another one on the same day on eBay? Let me see. So that was what are we on, the 28th? Let's see. Yes, I did have 2 sales on the 28th. So, this was another piece that I've had for so long, it just wasn't selling on Poshmark. I've heard that Vince is a really good brand, but like the one day at Value Village, I found like 6 or 7 Vince dresses, and I went crazy, bought them all. Guess what? None of them have sold. This was my first Vince piece to sell. So, yeah, it's been on Poshmark for like over a year. So I put it on eBay, hoping to sell it, and I had it at like $30. Someone sent me an $18 offer, or they sent me a $15 offer. I think I counter-offered $25. They counter-offered $18. But then, like, I think there's a certain amount of counter-offers you can do on eBay. Because, like, I went to counter-offer again, but it said accept or decline, so I reached the max of counter-offer. So I just accepted the $18. They paid $15 shipping. So let me see my spreadsheet again. So the Vince sweater, so I paid $4.50 for it, $4.95 in taxes, $11.09 in shipping, and I profited $12.46 after all that. So that's like not terrible. I was just happy to have it gone. So that's that. Let me see. I know there's another eBay sale. I just don't know when it was. That's the day after. Alright, so back to Poshmark. I sold this pair of Under Armour shoes on the 28th. These I got in the large article pickup. Just a pair of Under Armour shoes. Sold for $10, making my earnings $5.53. Then I had another amazing bundle sale on the 28th. It was a 9-piece bundle. So it was a bunch of Lululemon. So most of the Lululemon was picked up at Value Village or the bins. I would have the cost in my other spreadsheet, but I don't feel like pulling it up right now. Just cause. So that bundle sold for $160 and my earnings were $123.84. So I was really happy with that bundle. I think the bundle price was like $280, but she offered $160. And it was weird because like a few days ago I was like, or a few days before the sale happened, I was like, man, I really need to sell my Lululemon tank tops because I have 2 full tote bins. I have a bunch hanging up and I had a stack over here because I still have to show them in a haul. But yeah, so I manifested that and then a whole bunch of them sold, which was great. Another sale on the 28th. This was another piece that I was really happy to get rid of because I had, like, this was like one of the first things that I picked up, like, when I started reselling. So this was when I was like,
ooh, Ralph Lauren, that's a great brand to resell. I'll get so much money for that.
no. It's such a bad brand to resell. Don't pick up Ralph Lauren. Unless it's like Purple Label, which is good. So these boots, I paid like $8.99 for them. And had them for almost 2 years. And like I had them at like 75 at first, and then like I think I had them like 100 when I first started, and then I like kept lowering. I was like, oh god, no one's buying these. So then I had them at like, I think maybe 50. Someone offered 50 and I'm like, so then I counter offered 40, she counter offered 20, and we met in the middle at 30, which I was happy to just get rid of them because they took up a lot of space. So my earnings were $23, $22 there. Then I had a full price sale on the 28th. It was just this Lauren Conrad purse from the bins, sold for $18. My earnings were $13.53. Then moving on to the 29th, I'm going to go back to eBay for a sec because I had another sale there. This was a really good eBay sale. So it was this 2-piece vintage set. It was a skirt and a crop top set. And I got it at the bins. So it sold on eBay for $32 with $7.99 shipping. And I had this cross-posted on Poshmark and Depop, but eBay took the cake there. So moving back to Poshmark, I sold a 3-piece bundle. It was a 3 for $30 bundle. So the first piece was this Joseph A. beautiful sweater. It has like buildings and like scenery on it. Then this Sun Ice multicolored zip-up activewear jacket, as well as this floral raincoat, which was from my personal closet, just because I bought a plain black raincoat and I recently just bought a Lululemon raincoat. So just downsizing on that. Next sale on the 29th was a bundle of 2 men's items. So there's this Nike sweater, and so I got this as a donation like back in March, and I was like,
oh, this is gonna give me so much money.
so I posted like $80, and like people kept like lowballing, but I was like,
no, I'm holding off for a good offer. No, I'm not gonna accept that.
But then like after a while I was like, yeah, it's not gonna sell for that much. So I sold that sweater and this pair of jogger pants from the bins for $25, which is still amazing profit. So I got $19.35 from that sale. Then on the 29th I had this Lululemon vintage sweater, as well as this Streetwear Society dress, and they were both from the bins, I believe, and sold for $35, and my earnings were $23.70. Next sale on the 29th was this Banana Republic blouse, and it was in my 3 for $30 sale. So like if people offer me $10 on an item that's in my 3 for $30 sale, I usually just take it because it would be $10 in a bundle anyways. So I got $5.53 for that. Next on the 29th was this Wilfred's long sleeve gray shirt. I've also had this for a very long time, so I was happy to sell it. It sold for $18. My earnings were $13.53. Next on the 29th, oh, I haven't shipped this yet. But like I'm filming, when am I filming this? I'm filming this on the 3rd, but it probably won't be posted for a little bit after that. But I couldn't find this bra for the longest time. And then like I found it. So I was all mixed up. Like yesterday was Saturday. And I was like, oh, I gotta get to the post office, so I literally packaged up all my packages. And then I realized it was Saturday and my post office isn't open, so I'm like, whoops. Yeah, like the holidays, like my boyfriend's home, so I literally don't know what day of the week it is, so yeah, that's that. So this sold for $15, making my earnings $10.53. It was from the bins. Then I sold this dress. It's by a brand called Maj, M-A-A-J-I, Maji. Maybe that's how you pronounce it. I'm not really sure. But it was this really pretty blue and neon pink floral dress. It sold for $18 and my earnings were $10.38, and I picked that up at the bins. So on December 29th, I had another 4-piece bundle sale. It was a 4 for $40, I guess. So there's this blue pepper floral embroidered blouse from the bins. This Livy and Rose lilac lingerie top, which was a personal closet item. This Style & Co? Yeah, Style & Co. green sweater, and this Lucky Brand belt. And she really loved her stuff. She left a nice love note. She said, "My parcel seemed to arrive in under 48 hours. Pleased and stunned. Wasn't what I asked for, but night." What? I don't understand what this means. Let me read it again. "My parcel seemed to arrive in under 48 hours. Pleased and stunned. Wasn't what I asked for, but nicely arrived, so I had something for New Year's. I'll return, no doubt here. Thanks again." So I'm not really sure what she means by "wasn't what I asked for." Like, was she expecting it to be shipping longer? I don't really know. I don't ask questions. I'll just leave it at that. Next on the, oh yeah, so that one sold for $40 and my earnings were $27.57. Next on the 29th was this pair of Torrid jeans I picked up at the bins. They sold for $35, making my earnings $23.94. And then moving on to the 30th, I had an eBay sale. And so I had a poll on my Instagram when I found this in the thrift store. And I was like, yo, should I buy this to resell? And I think it was pretty close. It was like 50 something yes and 40 something no. So, but I went with my better judgment and I bought it. And it did take a while to sell, but it sold on eBay. It did not do well on Poshmark. A lot of likes and a lot of low balls. Someone offered me like 20. I'm like, nah. So it sold on eBay for $50 plus $40 shipping because it's a large package. I actually have it right here because I haven't got to shipping it yet. So it fits in this box here. Ah! Oh, whoops. So that was a great sale. So I'm glad I actually picked that up. So yeah, that's that. And then back to Poshmark, I sold this Ralph Lauren sport jacket from the bins for $30. It sold for $23.22. And then if you watched my what sold video from December 10th, you would have seen that I sold, was it that one or was it the one before? It was either the 10th or the 17th. I don't know. One of the weeks I sold another 18-piece bundle and I sold another one. So I sent out this offer like not expecting her to accept, but she did, which was amazing. So, and it's pretty much all bins or free stuff. Alright, so let's go through this. So first item was this boys Pixar Cars jacket. Then there was a Wilfred Free tank top dress, a Columbia blue zip-up fleece jacket, George Hakuna Matata Lion King tank top. So those 4 items were from the bins. These 2 pajama bottoms were donated to me. An Athletic Works motivational tank, bins. A set of girls' pajamas, donation. A gray Mickey Mouse sweater, bins. A graphic sweater that says "Messy Bun, Get It Done," which I bought for me, but it didn't fit because it's like that material that like doesn't stretch. Like it's like a sweater that has no stretch. It really sucked. And I was like, because like messy bun. I'm like always sporting a messy bun. There goes my stomach again. I literally have like jelly beans in here. This is my weakness. Jelly bellies. I'm just gonna have a handful. Alright. Oh, those are good. Ooh, black licorice and apple don't mix. So that sweater was from Salvation Army. Next piece, I have a pair of Lululemon pants. Value Village, probably. A onesie, a winter themed onesie. This was from that chick who ripped me off. If you haven't watched that video, that's a funny one to watch. Not funny at the time, but now I look at it and I'm like really? She did me wrong that bad? But yeah, like her pieces are all just gonna sell for like pennies. So I don't even think I'll make my money back what I spent on that. But yeah, that was the first piece from her that sold. But like it says it sold for $10, but like in the bundle it probably sold for like nothing. Then a pair of boys red and black running shoes, donation. A Lululemon red zip-up sweater, Salvation Army. A bee-inspired racerback tank top. A kid's Harry Potter sweater, both bins. A pair of Lululemon black studio crop pants, Salvation Army. A Disney Eeyore Winnie the Pooh tank top, bins. And a Christmas sweater. And I was really happy. She bought like 1, 2, 3. She bought 4 Christmas themed things after Christmas. And I was like, yes. Because like all that stuff I probably would have donated because I didn't want to hang on to Christmas stuff for like another year. That makes sense, right? So this bundle sold for $270. I offered her free shipping. And my earnings from that were $195.34. Next sale on the 30th, I sold this All Saints tank top that I found at the bins. All Saints is a pretty higher end brand. But like this is just a basic tank top. So $30 for a tank top is really good. It sold for $30 and I got $23.22. Next sale was this Kate Spade dust bag. I believe my sister gave this to me. So it sold for $10. Earnings were $5.53. Moving on to the 31st. I had a Depop sale. This never happens. I've made 3 sales on Depop in like almost 3 years. It's kind of brutal, to be honest. But so I sold this Levian Rose kind of silk like blue tank top, and it like ties up at the back. Yeah, that sold for $20. Ugh, I was just so happy to make another Depop sale. That was great. And moving back to Poshmark on the 31st, I sold this Zara cream knit sweater. And I've made some dumb decisions on Poshmark where I'm like, oh, like, you sent me this offer. Like, your offer's okay, but I think I can get more. I counter a few dollars more, and then they decline or ghost. So that happened with this sweater, like, months ago. I think I had it listed at, like, 45, which was, like, too high. And someone offered 30, and I countered, like, 38, and they didn't answer. So then, like, I was just like, ah, crap, I should have taken that offer when I came in, but I didn't. So it sold for $5 less at 25, which I was like, yeah, whatever, lesson learned. So anyways, that sweater sold for $25 and my earnings were $19.35. And finally, my very last sale of 2020 was a 3-piece bundle, 3 for $30. And the first piece was this pair of bike shorts. They're like a pink spandex. I got them as a donation. The second piece was this purple Haiba activewear sweater. And the last piece was this really pretty pink, purple, blue kind of heathered, Velocity is the brand. And it's just an activewear t-shirt. So I got 2 of those from the bins. One was donated to me, $30 bundle, and my earnings were $23.22 from that. Alright, so my total gross sales for this week is the highest amount I've ever done in a week, and like it's absolutely crazy. $1,701. $1. So that's like absolutely insane. That's like almost tripling my weekly goal. Like, I'm blown away. Like, December ended like absolutely crazy for me. There were so many sales, and I did a lot on eBay too, and mostly on Poshmark, and even one on Depop, so that was kind of a highlight. So I'm really happy that 2020 went out with a bang, with a $1,700 sales week. I'm just hoping for good things to come in 2021 for myself and for all you other resellers out there. I'm hoping that you guys will just keep pursuing and reaching for your goals, because they're absolutely achievable. I've seen it done, and I've done it myself. I just want to thank you all for the year that we had together. We all went through struggles together, but we all overcame them, and it's a new year, so we'll make the best of it. So if you enjoy reseller content, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel, and if you give this video a big thumbs up, it'll really help me out in the long run. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye!